If I gotta kiss ass just to be in my children's life, I'll pass. Say that again. If I gotta kiss ass just to be in my children's life, I'll pass. Y'all can have it. Why do I have to, as a father, to remain active, do everything the mother's way? Why is she able to dictate how I am as a father and what I must do to be active in my children's life? Why did you get that authority? Who gave you that authority? And why do you think that it's healthy for parenting? How is that healthy for the child? If I gotta kiss your ass to be active, you got it. Because I'm not going to be manipulated while trying to be active with something I created. We made this child together, and now the only way I can get in there is if I fall for your manipulation tactics. So now my child, who stays with the mother, says, damn, daddy, mama just handled you any kind of way. You just fall for all this. So my child now has to witness a mother using manipulation tactics and a father falling for him. Some will be like, man, you got to do anything. I'll do anything to be in my children's life. I won't. So now my child says, damn, I can use these same manipulation tactics when I get old. Or better yet, why don't I just become a manipulator? Why don't I just become vengeful and spiteful and emulate what I've been seeing? Because it works. My daddy is willing to crawl on the ground if my mama say so. I'm not him. I'm not willing to do that. I'm not willing to be manipulated years on years, and then my child grows up and, like I say, she take on these manipulative characteristics, and she sees her father as a man with no backbone, as a man that didn't stand for what he believed. I believe like Abraham. Walk with me for a minute. God told Abraham, walk up that mountain with Isaac and sacrifice your boy. Sacrifice your child. Damn, God, you wanted that man to go up there and sacrifice. Give the child's life over. It's a test of faith. I'm Abraham in this story. God saying, man, either you can kiss ass and do it your way or just give me the child. My faith is strong enough to be like, I'm going to let God have it. I'm willing to sacrifice these children to maintain who I am, to maintain the truth I have to myself. And I believe that in my faith, I believe that I will truly be vindicated. I believe all fathers, a lot of fathers, I ain't gonna say all, because everybody doesn't experience it, but a lot of fathers are put to the test as to what they must do to maintain their role in fatherhood. A lot of us are minimized so much to where we mean nothing to the child anymore. The woman has spoke so negatively, she has so much hatred for the father, the child is gonna pick up on this energy. Shit, if mama say daddy ain't shit, if my mama don't like my daddy, man, eventually it's gonna rub off. I know this to be true. I know these manipulation tactics to work on children. They work on children, not on grown men, not on men of principle and integrity, and not on men who really follow and follow God in a real way. I tell folks, I remember my mama. Now, as great as a man as Frank Ditto was, she managed in her bitterness and in her dislike for him to tell me, you don't have no daddy. My mama told me, Frank Ditto, my mama said, you ain't got no daddy as a little bitty boy. And I remember going off and repeating that. And it got back to my daddy. So my daddy called and checked my mama like, why would you tell my son he ain't got no daddy? And a lot of us fathers now, we go through the same thing. My mama was wrong as hell, regardless on what the relationship they had, on why she was mad at him, why it didn't work, she was wrong as two left feet to tell me I don't have no daddy. Imagine a powerful man, I don't even have any reverence for my father. A lot of children don't have reverence for their father. They don't respect their father. They don't see their father in a positive light because of what the mother are training them, because of what the mother says with the child. Destroying this child and the love that she has, the wholeness, the love from a mother and a father, which makes a child whole, this is being stripped away because the mama said, your daddy ain't shit. Or I don't like your daddy, so I'm not going to deal with him. No, we're just not going to deal with your daddy. This creates broken adults. The system is set up like that for the woman to have total control and say, however you want to do with this child, you got it. Now it's got to the point to where a child, 12 years old, can say, I don't want to have nothing to do with this parent. Cut this parent off. A child can say, I don't want to see my daddy in school. The school say, man, you better get away from me. I went through this. The school told me, man, going on, the child don't want to see you. And so again, if I got to turn into an ass kisser, if I got to bow down to a woman in her bitterness, in her evil manipulation tactics to play an active role in my child's life, y'all can have it. I'm not going to be manipulated. I'm going to be like Abraham. Abraham was vindicated because of his faith. My faith is that strong. Eventually, this child is going to grow up like I did and say, wait a minute, mama, you was wrong as hell for telling me that about my daddy. You didn't feel that way when you had your legs gapped open. I didn't have to manipulate and kiss your ass to make the baby. And I'm not going to kiss your ass to maintain my position as a father. You can have it.